Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XLM. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So we're looking at XLM. It's still sitting down here under 12 cents. Honestly, I believe these prices are very suppressed right now. I don't think the world is ready for these cryptocurrencies just yet. So let's take a look at today's video. So as of today, the greed on Stellar is 61%. And I think a lot of people are starting to buy into crypto. I think people are starting to realize what's coming. So what is XLM? It's sitting here at 12 cents. It has a 3 billion market cap, 25 billion circulating, 50 billion supply. Layer 1, decentralized cross-border payments, non-profit, open source, founder, also co-founded Ripple, MoneyGram, IBM, Hyperledger, platform for ICOs, Starbridge, bridges Stellar to other blockchains. I mean, if you look at XLM and you say to yourself, maybe I shouldn't invest in XLM, it's not XRP. In my opinion, I believe Stellar is just as big as XRP. I don't know if the price will get beyond XRP's price at some point, but it does a lot of the same thing. It has a lot of the same ties. It's going to deal with a lot of payments in the future. And I say this in a lot of XLM videos because I want people to understand that you shouldn't just invest in one cryptocurrency. Like, you shouldn't just be buying XRP or XDC or XLM. You should diversify and put a little bit in each, because each one of them have their own use case, their own value. So the Stellar network has passed 7 million accounts. Think about that. So now, all of a sudden, a lot of people are getting more interested. Even people I talk to, now start to realize, hey, maybe crypto is something I should be looking at as an investment. So don't let the accounts throw you off and doubt your assets. The clown show is real and deception is their motive. A war is playing out for the control of banking. They want you out at the prices we got. XRP and XLM price has been suppressed to make folks panic sell. And I said that all along. I think they keep pushing the price down because people get frustrated over time. People say, oh, I have all this money sitting in this crypto account. I'm just going to pull out and I'm going to go on vacation. It's not moving. I'm so sick of looking at it. It's not going anywhere. And then all the FUD on Twitter doesn't help either. Most people go over there, and if they read a couple lines of FUD, they want out. Like, I seen where XLM, people were told, sell your XLM now. It's a scam, They're keeping the lights on by selling the XLM tokens, Lumens. And the thing is, people buy into that. And that's why I do these videos. I have a normal job, but I love talking about crypto. I love talking to people about crypto that they could actually make money in. They could retire in. Why? Because I can see the value in it. And when I go over to Twitter and I do a quick search and I see the FUD, I could see new investors already thinking, wow, what did I just invest in? I was told that XLM was a great investment. And guess what? It is. It has a ton of utility, a ton of use case. The value is going to skyrocket very soon. You got to know what you're buying when you buy it. And you can't get fudded out. And you can't let the suppressed price get you out. So next, we will build Stellar XLM cryptocurrency blockchain validators with self-powered quantum thermal generators. Once thought to be impossible, graphene can harness Bownin energy. This will ensure that the power cord can never be pulled on Stellar. So think about that. The cord can never be unplugged. That sounds like something that would be used in the new financial system, right? Because the new financial system has to run 365 days a year, no matter what. And people don't understand that. So when you look at something like these new quantum computers and things like that are being used, and these thermal generators, it sounds like the new financial systems. That's what it would need to be ran upon. So quantum stellar technologies, we are building the ecosystem for the quantum age, courtesy IBM Quantum Labs. I mean, you take a look at this thing, and it is massive. Now, this is just a diagram of it. This is what it actually will look like. Okay, so IBM presents new quantum computer with 53 qubit CPU. Just imagine how massive that is. And that's tied to XLM. XLM is tied to IBM. We know IBM is building the new financial system. And this was all happening long before any of us even thought of talking about this. This was happening since 1988. But now the technology is real, that it could be built upon. The cryptocurrency it needs to move money is already built. That's why we see CBDCs popping up. We see crypto, digital currencies being built daily almost now. That's how fast this is all moving. And you have to have the right investments at a time like this because times can get very tough very soon. So Neum, partnered with Stellar XLM, provides access for business payouts and payments in 190 countries. For your information, that's essentially the entire world. Want to talk utility for XLM? There it is. On top of XLM facilitating transactions for all assets on the network, including USDC. That's how big XLM is. So all of the XRP maxis that only know XRP, only believe in XRP, maybe they should take a good look at Stellar. Because at one point, when I first started investing, I could only see XRP. I only thought XRP would be the one I should be holding. But then as I started doing research and I started looking around and saying, hey, maybe there's a few other assets I should take a look at. I started doing research and I started thinking, this is almost just as big as XRP and they all do pretty much the same thing as XRP. But I know XRP is going to be massive. I also think XLM will be just as massive as XRP. Of all crypto, Stellar XLM has most transparent and easily understood utility and use cases. XLM facilitates transactions of assets on the network for affordable, efficient, scalable, accessible payment solution for millions of people. Anyone can understand this concept. Affordable cross-border payment solution for millions of people. Sounds a lot like XRP. I believe XRP and XLM were created for two different use cases. I think that's why XLM, that Jed was also tied to Ripple, said, hey, I have another, type of use case for a different coin. And he built Stellar. And he can see how XLM and XRP can work together, I think. And I think they do. I think it doesn't need to be a war between XLM and XRP like a lot of people think it needs to be. Because in all actuality, if you hold a little bit of XRP, you should also hold a little bit of XLM. And I say that about a lot of cryptocurrencies. Nobody knows the answer to this question. Bitcoin, what crypto has the world record for the most transactions in a single day? Stellar Lumens, 11 million in early December 2021. Think about that. And I'm sure it's improved its technology even more since then. It could probably even handle a lot more transactions than that. So CoinMe will offer USDC on Stellar Org network. USDC on Stellar provides near zero transaction fees and settlement of transactions in seconds. I told you Circle was going to be big, and that tied to XLM is huge. So USDC currently reflects only 0.23% of the US M2 money supply. If when USDC scales up on the Stellar network, this potential could mean trillions of dollars in XLM transactions in the future. That's why I was saying I believe XLM will handle trillions of dollars. And think of the value that XLM can get to at that point. So then we see IBM Stellar WorldWire. You knew I was going to show you this because I show it in almost every video. We see Stellar Network and here, right? And IBM wire tying it together. Anchor bridge currencies. It's going to tie all the money together, just like XRP does. Except we're going to see it being used from person to person, like XRP is used from bank to bank. I still feel that person to person in retail is a lot of payments. But also, XLM is tied to stable coins, digital USDC. And I also believe it's going to be tied to the new digital euro, which could also add value to XLM. I'm sorry if I got a little bit, talkative today. It's been a long day at work, so I wanted to get my point across about XLM as fast as I could. And I'm telling you, XLM is going to be massive in the future. It's going to be one of those investments that if you're not invested in XLM, you will regret it in the near future. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.